Hello, artists! Today we are learning how to make a real, abstract, and non-objective drawing. To do that, first we're going to review lines in art. We're going to learn about what makes a piece of art real, abstract, or non-objective, and we want to be able to use accurate art vocabulary and the structural elements of art. Artists use lines in lots of different ways, and there are lots of different types of lines. Let's look at this drawing by Vincent van Gogh and see what types of lines he used in his artwork. Can you find them? He's got horizontal, vertical, wavy, zigzag, all different types of lines. Lines are used to make shapes and texture, and those shapes and texture can be either realistic, abstract, or non-objective. Art that attempts to accurately depict its subject so that you can recognize it as it appears to your eye is considered to be realistic. In abstract artwork, you change or distort the object's appearance, but you should still be able to kind of recognize it. In non-objective artwork, oftentimes the artist isn't trying to depict anything at all. It might just be different colors, shapes, or objects. Let's take a look at these three famous paintings. How are they alike? How are they different? Look at how the artist uses line, color, shape, and texture. All right, it is quiz time. Can you identify the style in this famous painting? It's abstract. If you got that right, great job. If not, no biggie, let's try again. What about this painting? I see shapes, I see color, texture, but it is non-objective because it is an interesting design, but it's not really trying to depict anything real. Now, are you ready to give it a try? The first thing that you're going to do is choose an object to draw. It can be any object or character that you want, as long as you have the actual object to look at or a picture to observe. Now we're going to grab a white piece of drawing paper and a pencil, and we're going to divide your paper into 3 columns. I labeled the columns at the top with my pencil, and then I grabbed my pair of scissors. I think it makes it easier to choose an object that you can actually trace so that you can make sure the shape and size are accurate. In the non-objective column, I just drew shapes that reminded me of scissors instead of trying to draw the actual scissors. Once you finish drawing everything with pencil, then you can start thinking about color. Obviously, with the first column, you want to use colors that are realistic. So I'm starting with marker, and then I'm going to add highlights and shadows with colored pencil. Now for the fun part. The colors in the other 2 columns can be anything you want. So use your imagination, get creative. I'm making my scissors rainbow colored. I'm gonna turn one side into yellow noodles and the other side of the scissors into flames. And then the non-objective side, I'm just gonna try to use a variety of different types of colors. I'm also taking a black Sharpie and outlining my shapes, which tends to flatten them in the non-objective side, and adding some details. Now my drawing looks pretty good, but I want to take it a little step further, and one of the hardest things I think about drawing things realistically is really making them look real. One way you can do that is by adding shadows and highlights to add volume, dimension, and form. Wow, I am so happy with the way this turned out. Now it's time to think about and review your artwork. What style did you like best, and what was most successful in your artwork? Find a partner or buddy and get some feedback. Ask them what they think about your artwork, and see if they give you any hints or tips that will help you make it even better. I hope you enjoyed this art lesson as much as I did, and that you'll be able to use what we learned in your next masterpiece.